Hello gamers from around the world, this is Archimedes, the video game enthusiast from Germany, with an extra video this week, which is probably going to be rather short. Friends, the video game news these days are mainly dominated by next-gen excitement, and I can't blame anyone, cause I'm also beyond excited for the next-gen console. But a few weeks ago there was this little news going through the regular channels that Microsoft has closed a deal with Gamestop. Some sort of partnership or collaboration if you will, but we didn't have many details on what it actually means, and in the excitement for next generation this news didn't generate really many headlines. However, a few days ago we actually got an idea what that deal means on the business side, and it's rather interesting, cause it basically means that Microsoft is trying to change the retail model for games and game media. I've been talking on my channel already about how Microsoft is trying to change the video game industry, and this deal with Gamestop is something worth discussing, cause it adds to Microsoft's strategy in a big way. But what am I talking about? We got the confirmation that Microsoft is going to share downstream revenue, i.e. from digital downloads and digital content from any device that GameStop brings into the Xbox ecosystem. So what Microsoft did is basically participating a retailer in digital sales and more. And in this video we are going to discuss how this deal influences sales for Xbox products in physical and digital form. We will also talk about whether this will challenge Sony's market dominance outside of the core markets US and UK, and we discuss what this means for us gamers. But before we go through all of that, I want to ask you for a favor. I put a lot of work into my videos and I try to grow my channel, so if you think you are enjoying what you see, then please consider to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to not miss out on future content. All of this does not cost you anything and is completely anonymous by the way, but it helps me more than you think. And if you know someone who would enjoy this kind of content, please feel free to share it out. I really do appreciate all the support. And now, let's dive into Microsoft's new retail strategy. Alright, we know now that the partnership from Xbox and GameStop means a couple of things. The first and very interesting thing is that Microsoft is participating GameStop with every sale they make for the Xbox platform, meaning GameStop will get a cut if they sell, for instance, an Xbox All Access console, and not just their typical share of revenue, but a continued stream of income for GameStop as long as the customer who bought the console stays in the subscription service. Same goes for every sale of a Game Pass Ultimate subscription and so on. Now this is rather interesting, since the typical retail model is that the store selling your console gets their cut and they are done with it. That's why a GameStop manager does not care at all if you buy an Xbox, PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, they just want to sell you stuff. Same goes for games of course. Now with this collaboration, Microsoft has changed that model. GameStop has now an interest in you buying Xbox products over a PlayStation, and they have an interest in you staying with those products, especially in the subscription service. Besides that, they also will start selling digital codes in GameStop stores. As of now, it is not really clear if you can actually purchase a digital code or if you will be able to buy via, for instance, a Microsoft Surface, which is positioned in the stores, by logging into your Xbox Live account. And this new approach is rather interesting in my opinion, cause we know that for a physical retailer, digital sales and especially a subscription service are the worst, cause it takes away their whole business model. And yeah, I am part of this problem for retailers, cause I went all digital this whole generation. My last disc purchase was on the Xbox 360 and PS3 respectively. But with this collaboration of Xbox and GameStop, the retail model for local retailers will change. GameStop management will now be incentivized if they sell you an Xbox subscription, meaning if you will go into the future into a GameStop store, the guy working there will actually recommend you Xbox products and Game Pass. And this is not just about the retailer recommending you Xbox products. At least here in Germany, as of October 20th, GameStop stores started to change their product placement in stores. Meaning they moved the Xbox products front and center in their stores and moving the PlayStation products to the back end of the store. Let me know in the comments below if in your country GameStop has already started to do that as well. But this move shows you how aggressive and progressive Microsoft is with the retail and marketing strategy right now. Especially in markets like here in Europe, the dominance of the PlayStation brand is unrivaled, and one of the reasons besides nostalgia and marketing is that Sony is typically placing their PlayStation brand front and center in stores, making it really hard for non-hardcore gamers to discover Xbox products. But now, the biggest video game retailer, aka GameStop, is completely changing their product placement and recommendations they will give you when the average gamer comes into the store and looks for a video game system. We have seen Microsoft putting pressure on Sony on many ends, like for instance the price-value proposition they are giving you with Game Pass, the incredible amount of first-party content coming to the Xbox ecosystem, power in hardware and pricing of the console, and now they challenge Sony on the retail side. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of this than it actually is in a post-C-virus world where online shopping is dominating, but in the end retail business and the way how you bring consoles to the customer is crucial, and it gives the all-digital guys like myself an actual reason to go into the stores again. And Microsoft taking steps here and challenging Sony on the retail end too is great for competition and will hopefully lead to a smaller dominance of Sony outside the US and UK. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fanboy. I have said this many times before. Gamers will benefit from a good competition in between Microsoft and Sony and should hope for a more equal distribution of market dominance. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and consider sharing this out to other gamers. I would greatly appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below, do you think this approach of changing the retail model will lead to a market shift? Have you noticed any changes in your local GameStop stores? And is this actually impacting you, or are you mostly an online shopper like me? And besides here on YouTube, you can also hit me up on Twitter where I share a lot of opinions and gaming discussions. But for now, thank you very much for watching, I see you the next time, and game on!